So today we are talking to John. Hiya, John. How are you?
I'm very well, Michael. How are you?
I'm living the dream. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today. I really appreciate it. For if you haven't seen any of the episodes, there's one simple rule, and that's you get 10 minutes to talk about your business. How does that sound?
Okay, that's
Does
fine.
that sound good? Right.
Yep.
So I'm going to set a timer, and after the end of the timer has gone off, that's it. We have to stop the conversation, okay?
Okay.
Good stuff. Let's do this. So your timer has now started. So John, first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a northern lad. Was born in at Holmes Chapel in Cheshire.
Yeah.
Brought up in Buxton, Derbyshire. I'm 76 years young. Travel around quite a bit. We've been lived in Canada, all over the UK, and now settled on the Wirral,
Yeah.
which we absolutely love.
Yeah, it's great.
Been married for 54 years. Got two kids and two grandchildren, and they are our life. That's they're the important things in our life.
You sound like a very busy man. I will never complain about being busy after you've just said that. And I think also I need to travel a lot more. Is something that I need to do. Where have you been? Just quickly.
Well, as I said, I emigrated to Canada when I was 21.
Right. Okay.
My wife followed. Well, she wasn't my wife then, but she followed me out there, and we got married out there and lived there for 5 years.
Yeah.
We've been back quite a number of years now. We've lived in Stockport, Sheffield, Berkshire, Wilmslow, Cheshire, and as I said, we're now on the Wirral.
Wow.
To be close to our family.
Wow, that's really good. So,
we've been to South Africa for the last 4 years running for the winter months, and just absolutely love it. Don't think we'll be going this time because of all the problems.
I was going to say, yeah, there'll be zero travelling at the moment, so you have to stay put in the Wirral for now, I think.
Yeah.
John, first of all, what I want to ask you, the main question, is a little bit about what you do. You work for Utilities Warehouse, don't you?
I work for myself. I have my own business as a partner with what is now known as UW, because they've only recently rebranded.
Right, okay.
It is Utility Warehouse, which is actually the parent company is called Telecom Plus PLC, and they've been going for 24 years.
Yeah.
They have never advertised. All their business comes by word of mouth through a network of self-employed business partners like myself and my wife. We've had our partnership with them for 16 years and just absolutely love it. They are the UK's only multi-service utility provider, so that you can get your home phone, broadband, mobile phone, gas and electricity from us all on one single bill, with just one website to contact, one password to remember, and one telephone number to call for our UK-based customer services. There are lots of benefits of being a member of the discount club, one of which is what I think is the jewel in the crown, which is a cashback card operated by Visa. To all intents and purposes, it looks like a debit or a credit card, but in fact it's a prepayment card. You have to put money onto it before you can spend anything, and you can't go into debt with it. But every time you use it, you get 1% cash back off your utility bill the next month.
Wow.
1% everywhere, that is. But if you use it at any of our partner stores, you can get up to 7% off, and sometimes even more at Christmas time. There are sometimes special offers around. And our partner stores include well-known high street shops like Marks and Spencer's, Boots, Argos, B&Q, Holford's. For example, my wife bought some new golf clubs recently, got them from American Golf, and we got £54 off our utility bill the following month.
Wow. So it just goes to show that it really, they're trying to get you to, or to just wake you up to the idea of these little savings that are obviously, that money's well spent doing other things like the golf clubs and stuff.
Absolutely. That's it's the beauty of it is it's money that we would have spent anyway. I mean, you go to
Mm.
Sainsbury's shopping, go to Boots. So this is money that people spend without thinking about it. And
Yeah.
without thinking about it, they can get cash back off their utility bill. One of the other benefits that we provide is that if you switch all your services, they'll replace every single light bulb in your house with the latest LED bulbs. And these are top quality bulbs because they're guaranteed for life.
Mm.
And so the utility warehouse doesn't want them to be blowing every few months.
Yeah.
So they are top quality, and that alone can save you around 15% off your electricity consumption.
Yeah, I was going to
So
say LED lights are really, really good. I mean, I'm using LED lights as we speak, and they really don't give off a lot of heat either. So I can imagine they don't pull a lot of energy either.
No, they don't. It's they're very, very economical. And we now consider ourselves to be one of the greenest energy providers because we have a totally green energy electricity tariff.
Yeah.
And every customer, we plant a tree, not in their garden, but in a forest. It is very, very, very green.
Well, that's very good. Where do they plant the trees? Is there a select plot that they have?
Yes, I'm sure there is. I don't have the answer to that question.
No, it's fine. It's but no, I think that's a brilliant idea, and I think the more companies that actually take on board climate change and how we can actually stop being irresponsible as companies, it sounds like they are well ahead of the game in terms of what they're doing now. Is probably what a lot of business will be doing in the next 10 to 15 years anyway.
Yes, you're right. It's something that more and more people are becoming more conscious of. We have what's called the UW Foundation, which is a charity. We raise money for charity. All the business partners, any money that they individually raise or as a group, the company will match and will double the amount. So we've raised over the years an awful lot of money, and at the moment the charity that we selected was called Plastic Oceans to try and help clear the plastic out of our oceans. With the coronavirus, they changed it temporarily to the NHS charities, so we're supporting those at the moment, but once we come out of this situation, they'll go back to supporting the Plastic Oceans charity.
How have you found lockdown in terms of video and actually still being able to speak to people about Utilities Warehouse and have those kind of one-to-ones with people?
It's opened up a whole new means of doing business for us. I mean, we've always been very much a traditional face-to-face business.
Yeah.
And I still like the face-to-face aspect. I'd much rather sit down with somebody across a table with a cup of tea and talk to them about their bills. But because of the situation, we've had to adapt. The company adapted very, very quickly, and they have developed what we call a remote appointment system, where we can talk to people over the phone, and we can access with their permission. This is, we can access their computer screen and help guide them through signing up to switch all their services to UW. So they have adapted very, very quickly, and to be honest, it saves time. I mean, some of my customers that I've been to see, there might be an hour's travelling time each way, so you're looking at 2 hours before you even sit down with them. Whereas now, it's just a matter of dialing a number and you're straight in and you can start talking to people. Not quite the same as face-to-face, but
no,
pretty good.
It's not, but I mean, obviously this video technology has been around for a while, but it just seems that the world just was passing it by, and obviously with lockdown and having to work from home, a lot of people have had to embrace it in such a short space of time. Have you found it's been a bit of a struggle, or have you quite naturally just adapted and it's been okay for you?
I've not found it a struggle. No, I've adapted. I mean, sometimes the technology is a bit doesn't always work right, but no, I'm not. Apart from that, it doesn't bother me at all. Quite happy to talk to people this way. I have to say, you get a bit zoomed out sometimes.
Yeah, you do actually. Yeah,
3 or 4.
Yeah, I've been on at least I think this is my 4th today, actually. So yeah,
Is it?
Yeah. So I'm getting towards the zoomed out stage now. But no, it's great. And have you had anyone sign up to Utilities Warehouse that you necessarily wouldn't have met on the street? Someone who is maybe a bit more further afield.
A lot of our business is based on referrals. Existing customers can get financially rewarded for referring people to us.
Yeah.
And yes, I mean, I've spoken to people who are quite a long distance from us because it's so much easier now. You know, if somebody had a referral and they were down in Cornwall, then obviously
there's your timer. But do you know what? And that's the thing with the 10 minutes. Like it leaves no. Yeah, it does. It really does. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, no, that was good. I enjoyed that.
Good, thank you. Well, it's absolutely been a pleasure talking to you. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. But it just sounds like you've really embraced lockdown, and you've let technology help you and get you through this period. So it just sounds like you're doing really well.
Thank you.
Good. Well, thank you for coming on to the show. If anybody would like to watch any previous episodes, you can head over to youtube.com/Take the Cape Pro. Or if you'd like to see any of the latest episodes, you can hit subscribe and like our social media platforms. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.